Is it live? I think I'm live. Okay. Maybe. Okay. And once again, trying out this live streaming crap. Turn our camera. I thought I'd do some more yapping about the buses. Specifically that one. I am, in fact, slightly mental. I've now somehow accidentally acquired 3 of these mofos. This one is the latest acquisition. Is a 19 MCI Classic. Very nice. It's 3 classics now. Fun fact, it's actually the sister unit of that guy right there. They were both originally owned by BC Transit. This one being unit 943 and that one was 944. So that is cool, pretty cool that they're still together over 30 years later. Why have I got 3 of them now? That's a good question. I just couldn't help myself. Couldn't really... It wasn't a sensible thing for me to be buying even one of them, never mind both of them. And yet here we are. This one is still untouched, fully intact interior. The interior layout is exactly the same as that one was, but obviously I've done a few modifications to that one. Very cool, 44 seater, full size, 40-foot transit bus, high floor. They're getting to be pretty rare these days. Let me show you the signs. This one actually still has the original flip dot signs in it. If anything's going to come up there. Hold on, let me see. I hope this stream is working well, is it? Here, let's do it. I'm just still kind of figuring out this streaming stuff. I tried a scheduled stream this time, just to see if I can get that figured out. There we are, look at that. Very nice. These units were last used by Spruce Meadows as shuttle buses to take people from the regular public transit hubs to their site. Spoiler alert, there may have been a minor incident as we were coming home with this guy. Spoilers, it's better now. We took care of that at least. I'd never replaced a windshield in a transit bus before, but hey, got that figured out. Spoiler alert, I do have some long form vlogs of the process of getting this guy home coming up, and that one as well. Still haven't gotten to that, but I will get to editing soon. I thought in the meantime I could just do some live streams so we can get some content out there in the meantime. So when I picked them up, they were out in Alberta. I'm in Ontario, so it was quite a drive. About almost 3,700 kilometers. A little bit of a drama along the way. But hey, we got them here, both of them relatively intact. This guy in particular is a really strong runner. That one a little bit less so, but I mean they're both good solid buses still, especially considering their age. I like that this one's still got the original signs in the back. That one, it's got the yield sign in the back. Neither of them work, but it does have it. But the original flip dot sign is missing from that guy. This one was switched to LED illuminator signs at some point. This guy's still got the original flip dots, which I love. So cool. Check out those aisle lights. I guess there's not terribly much to see in here. I've started cleaning it out. I had a bunch of junk in here. I'm gonna get it cleaned up this summer. Gonna clean the exterior, work on some miscellaneous maintenance items as I can. Here's the naughty corner where the naughty passengers hang out. It's the roughest spot in the bus. Is cracked panels and ripped seats and stuff. But overall, the interior on this guy is remarkably good shape. Ripped. I don't exactly know what I'm doing with this guy yet. I'm sort of toying with the possibility of putting it to work somehow. I'd have to get that whole process figured out, getting it registered as a commercial vehicle, getting a commercial driving license. Of course, I've got an air brake license, but not a commercial bus driving license for driving with passengers. So I'd have to look into that. I don't know what I would do exactly. Party bus, tour bus, charter bus, I don't know, but something to think about. I need to rationalize owning it somehow because it's not a very financially sensible thing for me to be doing. In fact, neither of them was a particularly financially sensible decision, but they were cheap. I couldn't say no. That guy with tax, $2,500 Canadian. Very cheap. This guy about the same. I want to show you the engine. Got a Detroit diesel 6V92 TA. This one had some engine work done on it fairly recently before it was retired. And I can attest it did run very strongly running halfway across Canada. It's remarkably clean in there. This guy a little bit less so. He's dripping a lot of oil. This guy is very clean. Both of them actually are leaking from the transmission. So that certainly added to the expense of the trip, just topping it off quite frequently. But I will try to get that resolved sooner rather than later. I like that these guys have got the rear windows. This guy does not. That is a bus you may be familiar with if you have watched any of my videos. My first car. I still got it. It's in rough shape, and he has graciously temporarily donated some bits to that guy because he's running well and roadworthy. This guy, not so much. I mean, it will run and move, but it could use some work. I am going to do a parts mission to get some parts when I can. There's a scrapyard that's got a ton of these guys still. So I'm going to, when I can, get down there and try to get as many parts as I can before they start disappearing. I'm not sure why they haven't started crushing them down, but they do still exist. And for as long as they do, I should try and take advantage of that. So some of the graphics that Spruce Meadows put on. Some of the logos are still there. A bunch were taken off. So that mirrors off the TRISM. Again, more spoilers. That'll be some more regular long-form video content coming up. The schedule will be some miscellaneous bullshit after the last series, and then going to get that one, cleaning it up, taking the seats out, doing my crude conversion, and then some more BS. Getting rid of the flyer that I had, although I did like that one, but I mean, I can't really justify having 3, never mind 4, and also that basically funded my acquiring these 2. Sold 1 and then used that money to buy 2 more. But these, what I had to buy these guys. They're getting quite rare, and that was basically the last opportunity to get one, or never mind 2 of them just coming out of service. So So that's pretty cool, and still fully intact. Just about. The other one had signs changed, but I mean they're pretty bloody original. Never mind. The paint is of course not original, but the rest of it, yeah. I'm not sure what I can show you here that's going to be interesting. I'm just trying to figure out this live streaming crap. I'm not used to this, but I figured it's something I can do while I'm working on editing some videos. Maybe help me build up my watch hours a little more quickly, because of course I'd like to get to the point where I'm monetized. Of course I'm just starting out posting stuff now. That's going to take some time to build up to that point, but I will get there. I'm going to post some good stuff. I mean, if you like these old buses, hopefully this will be something interesting to watch going forward. Here it is, 944. This one still got the original number sticker up there. The other one is its most recent unit number, 3031. This one is now 3931. Yeah, pretty cool. So I kept one of the angled seat units in this guy because I really had to fight to justify keeping that there, because it just takes up a lot of space, and it's not a particularly sensible thing to include when you're doing an RV conversion. It takes up a lot of space. It is kind of fun when you are driving with friends to have people be able to sit up here and look out the front window and just, you know, chat with people. So it's kind of cool that way. And they just look cool. Anyway, that is my crude live stream, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna work on editing some content and maybe come up with some live streaming ideas and start doing these semi-regularly, maybe like once a week ish. I'll figure it out. Anyways, thanks for watching. That's about all. See you later.